You gonna hear me before you see me in these streets. He's back again. Back to back, made back, stack the M's. What's good, y'all? Season 2, come on in and share this stream out. Let your friends, family, fans know that you are tuned in for Live with London Season 2 premiere. Let's make it happen. Share this stream out right now. Share, 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 share. Let's get the party started. As y'all coming into the room, to give you quick shout outs. What up, Megan Pack? What up, Mash? Mama Mash in the building. What up, Michelle? What up, Eric? Come on and keep on coming on in. Let me see where you at. Let me see where you watching from. Comment, let me know what city and state, or just tell me what state. Where the state's at. What's up? Where in the country are you watching from, or the world? Because he got the international name. He just might be international, getting viewers too. What up, Teddy? I see you. What up, Joan? Mama Mash, you always in the building watching, and I love you so much. Thank you so very much, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me for the season 2 premiere of Live with London. We have a lot to discuss. It is a later show, but you know what? I'm here. I was able to get a jog in because of the lateness of the show, so I'm excited. We're going to get things started and get things rolling. Keep sharing this stream out. Let your friends, family, fans know that you're tuned in. They need to be tuned in too. But if y'all remember, maybe y'all don't. Who knows which y'all remember from season 1. I always start the show off with a little game, a little trivia, a little music trivia called Title and Artist. So let's get this thing kicked off right now. I'm going to give a Way Back Wednesday type song. I'm going to recite the lyrics to the song. Not as if I'm actually singing them, but like, a poem kind of. And you would type into the comment box or into the comments the title of the song and the artist who sings it. If you think you know it, just chime in when you do. All right, let me get it pulled up. All right, North Carolina in the building. I see you, Teddy. All right, happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy hump day. All right, so let's get it going. Because we already 3 minutes into the show, and I'm going to try to get this thing done before 10:30. Because London got a bedtime. He be sleep. This is wind down time. But let's go ahead and get a kid off with title and artist. So here we go. See, the names have changed. Excuse me. See, the names have all changed since I've been around. But the game ain't the same since I left out. Ooh, we need you. Ooh, we need you. Right here is where we need you. Right here is where we need you. So if you know the title and the artist of that song, drop it into the comments. If no one guesses it, of course, I will drop the video at the end of the show this evening. What up, Marquita? Joined just in time. Yes, ma'am, indeed. So let's get it started. So type into the comments right now if you watched the Emmys. Say, let's say yes if you watched the Emmys. Let's say no if you didn't. Or you can give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. As you all may know, I don't have cable, so I rely on Hulu and Netflix and some other stuff. But Hulu and Netflix primarily, but I do have an antenna. Shout outs to Donique who told me to get an antenna. So I am able to watch some like primetime channels for like certain shows like the Emmys. And I happen to tune in and caught the Emmys. Pretty good show. But we want to go ahead and get into that and discuss that. But write into the comments if you watched the Emmys. Take yes if you did, and then just type simply no if you didn't. Or you can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I want to see who was paying attention this past Sunday. But without further ado, let's get into some of the night's winners. What up, William? So, my man, Billy Porter. I think more recently known and worldwide known, I would say, because of his role as Pray Tell in the hit series Pose on FX. I love that show. But shout outs to Billy Porter. First and foremost, we're going to watch his acceptance speech shortly too, but just want to make sure I get some stats out real quick. He started off his speech by saying the category is love. Y'all will hear it in a second. But he's the first openly, and I'm going to touch on that in a minute, gay black man to win in the category of lead actor in a drama series for Pose. First openly gay black man, because as y'all know, some people are definitely closeted. So first openly gay black man to win in this category. He is the 5th black man, though, to win in this category. And I'm going to show you a pic real quick of the other winners that he has. Here we go. So Bill Cosby has won, James Earl Jones, Andre Braugher, and Sterling K. Brown, of course, won, I think, 2 years ago for his role in This Is Us. Great character in that role. But shout out to Billy Porter being the first openly gay black man and the fifth brother to take home an Emmy for a lead actor in a drama series. But real quick, let's go ahead and jump into his speech, and then we're going to keep it moving with the next winner, Black Boy Magic.
They will be kicking up their kinky boots in Pittsburgh tonight for hometown hero My apologies to
Kerry Washington looking amazing as ever. Oh, I can't wait to meet her. Ooh. Olivia Pope.
Oh my God, I gotta read. Oh my God, God bless you all. The category is love, y'all, love. I am so overwhelmed and I am so overjoyed to have lived long enough
Yes, Billy.
to see this day.
I would have
James
hated to be
Baldwin
sitting
said,
behind him though, for real.
took many
And even probably
years
next to him.
of vomiting up all the filth that I had been taught about myself and halfway believed before I could walk around this earth like I had the right to be here. I have the right. You have the right. We all have the right.
And so, of course, I took some notes from his speech, but some key things was, of course, the category is love. If you watch Pose, you'll understand why he said that. But when he's brought up James Baldwin, where he says, we all have the right to be here on this earth just as we are. So shout outs to Billy. Congratulations on your win. But moving along to one of the next winner of the night that everybody was whoo for, my man Jarrell Jerome for his role in When They See Us. He won outstanding. He was the youngest and first Afro-Latino to win the award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited Series or Movie for his role as Corey Wise, one of the Exonerated Five in Netflix's When They See Us. When They See Us was nominated for 6 awards. They didn't win in any of the other 5, unfortunately. And it's all cool. Ava said, because she was nominated for a few things, she said that with Ava DuVernay, with a post she wrote, I love you, brothers. Thank you for choosing me. I hope this night makes you feel celebrated and seen, and that our brothers and sisters and siblings behind bars because they're poor and innocent while the rich and guilty walk free feel seen in the same small way. Matthew H. Cherry wrote regarding Ava. Ava helped to give 5 innocent men their lives back in a real way and helped change the narrative around their story. So big ups to the Exonerated 5, Antoine McCrae, Kevin Richardson, Yusef Salaam, Raymond Santana, and again, Corey Wise. Let's take a quick look at Jarrell Jerome's speech as well.
I couldn't. I couldn't do it without her. My dad, Sierra, Titi, my late Tariq, Mama. Papa,
I didn't realize he was the same guy from Moonlight.
Of course, Ava.
But he is.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Netflix.
Shout out to old
My
JJ.
team, Perry, Emily, Jen, UTA, everybody. Jordan, I know you out there. But most importantly, this is for the men that we know as the Exonerated 5. It's for Raymond, Yusuf,
That's the Exonerated 5.
Kevin, and King Corey Wise.
Great nod to them.
Thank you so much. It's an honor. It's a blessing.
And then, of course, we got a picture of our girl Ava with them on the purple carpet for the Emmys. She looked amazing. They all are suited and booted and dressed to the nines. They all look good. But again, shout out to Ava for being able to bring their story to the masses and for them to really just, I think their entire lives have been changed based off this When They See Us, this series. So shout out to Ava and her team for that. And my thing is anytime we can get an opportunity to celebrate people, let me give a quick shout out, I guess, back to the audience. Y'all, thank y'all again for joining the season 2 premiere of Live with London. Shout out real quick to Shannon. What's up, girl? I see Megan and Norquita did not watch the Emmys. What up, Derek? Dang, none of y'all watched the Emmys but me. Y'all caught the highlights, I guess. What up, Derek? What up, Sherrod? Let's see. What up, Kadisha? What up, Cuz? Tisa? Williams in, Elliott's in. Yeah, I love Ava too. She's really doing it for the culture. That's definitely for sure. But y'all, as y'all watching, share this stream out and let your family, friends, and fans know that you were tuned in for the season 2 premiere of Live in London, and they should be too, because we in here, we out here. Your boy looking good. He's smelling good. Woo, yes. And speaking of, I've realized, it's Friday Night Lights right now taking place. School is back in session. We're going to talk about that a few times during this episode. But this right here gave me so much life. I don't know if y'all seen it, but this is how you shut down a football game. This is the halftime show, whatever you want to call it, or just to get the crowd hyped. But I'm definitely the hype person that's doing the recording. But check it out real quick. It's going to give you some joy in your life. Ah! I mean, precision, beat, rhythm, attitude, talent, Come on. They all deserve scholarships. Whoever they want to go to college, they need to get scholarships. Because they got the routine down. Come on. Come on. Now that's how you shut it down right there. If the football game can't be lit like that with somebody hyping up like the dance team, drill team, I don't know what they call it, whatever it is, I don't want to go. I don't want to be a part of it. Like, they shut it down. I don't know what they call it. Like I said, dance team, drill team. But shout outs to them young ladies and whoever was recording, because you are like the hype person. Keeping it real. But speaking of video being back to school, I had saw this commercial like maybe a week or two ago. And I think the first time I saw this particular commercial that I'm about to play, I didn't grasp the concept. I was like, all I was thinking was this is a long commercial for back to school. So check it out real quick. It's from Sandy Hook Promise. If you haven't seen it already, check it out.
This year, my mom got me the perfect bag for back to school.
These colorful binders help me stay organized.
These headphones are just what I need for studying.
These new sneakers are just what I needed for the new year.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class.
These colored pencils, too. These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
Y'all, it started off like really focused like back to school type situation, but you know, with the folders and backpacks. But then when the boy put in his headphones and then his classmates was running behind him, he didn't even know what was happening. But I definitely would say even the situation with the cell phone, marketing geniuses, because that took me out. Like the second time I watched it fully through completely, that took me out, because this is a serious thing. You know, again, when Columbine happened in the early 2000s, it was one thing, but now it seems like it's just so often that kids are literally doing like gun on campus or shooter on campus drills. Like we had to do like, you know, earthquake and tornado and fire drills, but they are literally doing active shooter on campus drills for kids. And that's, where are we living? Like, what is going on? That is seriously come to that. So yeah, I just had to play that. Those who are parents, or even those who have children in their lives in general, whether it's your own kids or somebody else's kids that you do love and care about, pray for them. Keep them uplifted. Pray for yourself too, of course, because again, crazy stuff happening in public places as well. But keep the babies up in prayer, because we need to work on this as a country, as a society, citizens, human beings, period. But speaking of, and I'm laughing, I'm seeing y'all comments coming through, and I'm definitely like laughing at, especially the ones Megan wrote, and that's why they mad. But what up, Auntie Mia? I see you. What up, Creesh? What up, Kiona? Will says this is the most bizarre commercial. I was traumatized. Real talk. Yeah, absolutely. Especially when a girl texts like, "I love you, mom," because like, and especially when you heard the door open up and with the footsteps, like you knew that she was genius marketer. This is what I would say, because that definitely opened up my eyes. Shout outs to Lucretia. Write her name into the comments so I can make sure I give her a quick shout out. I see what Kiona says. My biggest fear is sending my baby to school. As a godparent, I can't even imagine, because I definitely think about my god kids often, and even my mentees and stuff. So Kiona, I can't even imagine. Teddy says, "Oh my G." Shout out to Lucretia. Her Youth of the Year has won the National Youth of the Year competition. Put her name in the comments and I'll give her a whole shout out. Meg says, "True story. We just did our Code Red drill last week." Oh, so that's the official code. I guess it's Code Red. It's just insane. Whew, I probably should have paid the dance drill video after this because this is a little heavy. But another situation with it being back to school again. Situation happened in Florida, Orlando, Florida, my home state, last week that I wanted to also share and bring some attention to because it definitely took social media by storm. Check it out.
With this remote.
Kaya Roll is like most little girls. She loves pink and has a cheery outlook on life.
Come sit down.
But after what her grandmother says happened on Thursday, the bubbly 6-year-old has little room to focus on school after she got a call from a school resource officer saying Kaya was arrested.
They say, what do you mean she was arrested? Say there was an incident and she kicked somebody and she's being charged and she's on her way.
Marilyn Kirkland says her granddaughter's journey to the Juvenile Detention Center by Orlando police officers began at Lucius and Emma Dixon Academy Charter School.
She's arrested and she has a charge. She's charged with battery.
The disorienting chaos, too much for Kirkland to process. First grader handcuffed and carted off, where the grandmother says she was fingerprinted and even had a mugshot taken.
No 6-year-old child should be able to tell somebody that they had handcuffs on them and they were riding in the back of a police car and taken to a juvenile detention center to be fingerprinted, mugshot.
6 years old. So here's the thing. We make sure we get it out. So the six-year-old girl, Kaya Roll, Orlando police arrested her for throwing a tantrum in her first grade class. The cops handcuffed a 6-year-old girl. Not even, it don't matter. A 6-year-old child handcuffed a 6-year-old child for throwing a tantrum in the classroom in her first grade class, put her in the back of a police car, and took her to a juvenile detention facility where she was not only fingerprinted, but they also took her mugshot. Where are we living where this is okay? Being as I used to work directly with kids from ages 6 to 18, well, let me keep it real. I did have to call the cops one time because somebody kept stealing from me. And the cops sent that person away because they kept stealing from me. But, I mean, if you cannot work with kids who throw tantrums or whatever the case may be, you might not need to be a teacher or work directly with kids, period. Because for you to call the cops on, even the SRO officer, so let's get into what Jamil Hill wrote. She's a sports analyst. She wrote, another unfortunate and disgusting example of how the system works overtime to criminalize black and brown children from an early age. A lot of people need to be fired over this, starting with the school resource officer who thought a 6-year-old should go to jail over a tantrum. Like, I cannot even fathom. Why wouldn't you just call their parent? Call their parent to come and pick them up. Start there. Send them to the nurse office. I'm sure y'all got a school therapist or a guidance counselor or somewhere y'all could have sent little Kaya Roll. But a 6-year-old you handcuffed and put into the back of a police car, took her to a juvenile detention center or facility, fingerprinted her, and took her mugshot. Talk about trauma from that. Shame on you, Orlando Police Department. Shame on you. Like, y'all didn't get that one right. In no way, shape, or form. So shame on y'all. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Straight up. Jumping into the comments real quick. What up, Lloyd? What up, Dominique? What up, Rob? Yeah, a kid. Yeah, what a kid. Yep. Shaking my head, says Derek. He needs his AWS whipped for arresting that baby. Exactly. That's what kids do. She's only 6. And I don't even think she gets like the severity. She doesn't understand. Almost says couldn't have been my child. Couldn't have been my child or no child related to me, is how I would put it. Like, just straight up. Couldn't have been mine. Moving along, though, talking about kids. And so I had a conversation with my father, Big Daddy, but I had a conversation with my father the other night, and he mentioned how he went into Walmart recently, and they already have up Christmas decorations. Y'all, we ain't even got to Halloween. We ain't even got to Halloween. Forget Thanksgiving, we ain't even got to Halloween. And it's already Christmas decorations set up inside of Walmart. But with that, of course, are going to come Christmas gifts and all that kind of jazz. And shout out to everybody who's just now joining. If you are watching, thank you for joining the season 2 premiere of Live from London. Go ahead and share this stream out and let your family, friends, and fans know that you are tuned in. And they need to be tuned in too, because we here every week, 9:45 p.m. Eastern. So tell them to like the page. Tell them to watch right now and get a gist of what we're talking about. But so, Christmas gifts are going to be coming out, requests, all that kind of stuff. Santa Claus coming to town, whatever. But, so the toys are being released. So shout outs to Mattel. Of course, Mattel, for those who don't know, like, primarily known for like Barbie and like dolls. Let me just play the video. I'm gonna play the video first, and then we'll get into it. They've created a gender neutral doll.
Kids right now, especially Gen Alpha kids, which are kids under the age of 10.
Hold on, we got to pause on that. Nah, I see where Amelia has chimed in and says, and he was a black officer. Shane, give us a name. I need a dragging. Do we got a name? Can somebody find a name? We need a name because we got to drag him. We got to drag him on this show. I'm sorry, we got to drag him. Meg says it was reported that the officer was fired for this incident. Good, as he should have been. There are several alternatives that could have happened. So now this poor is in the system. Check my head. That's crazy. All right, so jump back. Okay, so I had to go back. I had to bring it back real quick before we get into Mattel. But yeah, if we got a name, can we give a name? Because we need to drag him. Just saying. Yeah. At least over the internet. All right, so Mattel. Back to Mattel. And the gender neutral doll.
Kids right now, especially Gen Alpha kids, which are kids under the age of 10, they see gender very differently. They experience gender very differently.
It's a perfect time to introduce this new doll line that is truly gender neutral.
Introducing Creatable World, a doll line designed to keep labels out and invite everyone in.
Dolls that look like them. That's so dope.
The whole objective of this doll is eliminating all the adult labels that we put on it. From the kids, they did not want their toys to be labeled. They don't want rules set around their play. And what we heard from parents was an increasing concern about genderizing toys.
This will be really challenging for a population of people. We will challenge people's points of view about how they think boys and girls should play. You know, it's so funny, parents often tell me that they want to raise their boys to be really wonderful fathers.
Shout out to Mattel. I know this is a little long. Sorry, I actually edited it down. It was a 3-minute video. I couldn't do it that long. But so real quick, so the doll can be a boy, a girl. So Mattel says that the doll can be a boy, a girl, neither or both. And Mattel is hoping its launch redefines who gets to play with a toy traditionally deemed taboo for half of the world's kids. So with these dolls, these gender neutral dolls, there are no Barbie-like breasts or broad Ken-like shoulders. Each doll in the Creatable World series looks like a slender 7-year-old with short hair, but each also comes with a wig of long, lustrous locks, even like locks for like ethnic people, not just luxurious locks like Rapunzel. And a wardrobe befitting any fashion-conscious kids. Come on, fashion-conscious kids. The item is $29.99, and it features a series of kids who go by various pronouns: him, her, them, them. And the slogan is a doll line designed to keep labels out and invite everyone in. Come on, inclusion. Come on, diversity and inclusion. I'm with it. Come on, Mattel, you getting it right. Somebody is Orlando ain't getting it right. Orlando Police Department ain't. Mattel is making a bet on where it thinks the country is going, even if it means alienating a substantial portion of the population, who likely needs to be alienated. They should be. They had enough time, so they need to be alienated. Shame on them. And then Mattel plans to redefine stereotypes around play with a doll for all children, regardless of gender. So I don't know how many of you all watch Queen Sugar, but I remember when it first premiered in 2016, 17. I'm trying to do a math. But nonetheless, the son on there, Ralph Angel and Darla's son, Blue, played with a doll named Kenya. And I think it was in season 2 when Darla actually made her first appearance, or the end of season 1, where she like threw the doll away because she didn't think he should be playing with a doll. Her son should be playing with a doll. And Ralph Angel was like, went off. And I was like, come on, Queen Sugar, challenging the stereotypes, like challenging the idea that boys can't play with dolls, basically. Like, it was especially like for it to be Ralph Angel, the father, to be defending his son playing with his doll, versus like normally it would probably be more of the norm for the mom to have defended it. So shout outs to Mattel, but then also a quick nod back to Ava DuVernay and Queen Sugar because of them challenging that way back in 2006, 2007, the idea that boys can't play with dolls. But real quick follow up. Shout outs to y'all for riding with me. I'm going to jump into the comments because I see where Marquita had mentioned the officer's name is Dennis Turner. He has 2 little daughters himself and granddaughters around the same age. He should have done better. Then on top of that, this is not his first time. That is absolutely insane. So insane. Dennis Turner. Okay, Dennis Turner. What up, Pace Treasure Coast? So back to Mattel. Kiana says, I love the fact that the doll can be whatever they want it to be and all kids can play with them. It's just all inclusive and that's dope. It's so dope because that is definitely the direction that our world is moving into. And anybody who's not with it, they're going to be the outsiders now at this point. That's just what it is. So they will be alienated and that's on them. Either they can be more open-minded and socially conscious or they cannot. Get with it or get lost. Rob said, this is amazing for the future. What up, Ashley girl? I see you. Meg says, I love this. Mattel did that. Absolutely, they did. Shout out to Mattel. I almost want to buy some stock in them or just however I can support it in whatever way. Ashley says, now, Megan Pack, you know I've been waiting for this show all week and I missed 20 minutes. Shout outs to Ashley Gilbert. You're a real one. And everybody else who is tuned in currently. We are steadily in double digits since I've aired for the season 2 premiere. So again, if you have not shared this stream out, go ahead and share it out because we are about to get into the spill with London in like one more story. But share this stream out and thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to get it done in 20 minutes, but it might not happen. So let's go ahead and keep it moving along. Let's do a quick poll. What up, Tanisha? I see you in the building too. What up, my love? Y'all, let's talk about it. And this is the reason why I'm asking this question. Family Matters versus Full House. Let's chime in. If you prefer Family Matters, write FM or feel free to write Family Matters out completely. Or if you prefer Full House, write FH or Full House in the comments. I'm going to give y'all 20 seconds to knock that out real quick. Family Matters or Full House? Which one is your fave or which one is most memorable for you? Or did you prefer growing up? Or even now if you can watch reruns, even though Fuller House is on Netflix. I ain't never watched that. But, you know, to each his own. Chime in. Whoo, these lights. Let me tell y'all, can we crank the AC? Can we crank the AC? Good God, I got on this jacket. I had to do a wardrobe change, y'all. Couldn't wear the shirt I wanted to wear. It was a little inappropriate, so I said nope. I wish someone would say Full House. I'm seeing a lot of Family Matters chiming in. That's what I would definitely say for me, Family Matters as well. It's just again, bring back fond memories of my Friday nights at my grandma's house. They baked my house with granddaddy and all the aunts and uncles and cousins and the fish and the grits. And yeah, I ain't like the fish with the bones, so I really ain't eat fish that much. I just had the grits. But once they started cooking tilapia, it was another story. Even though we really shouldn't be eating tilapia because that's not real fish. But let me shut up. So let's get into why I'm asking this question regarding Family Matters or Full House. It's a lot of Family Matters. Yeah, definitely hands down. If you did prefer Full House, you can still chime in. You won't get attacked. We ain't doing it on this. Y'all ain't gonna drag nobody if they say Full House. I'm letting y'all know that right now. All right, viewers. We all family and friends over here. So let's talk about it. So this at the top is the Family Matters house that we knew and loved. Then these other 3 photos are the renovated the renovated condos that sold for one of them sold for $1.2 million. The one that's directly next to the house. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Kiana, you've been ratchet all summer, so you may as well wear the inappropriate shirt. You're right. I've been living my best life. Woo! I'm living my best life. So, anyways, back to Family Matters situation. So, Spill with London is coming up next. I'm so ready for that. So I got this off of Twitter. At NuffSaidNY says, remember the house from Family Matters? Well, it's been demolished and replaced by condos. One condo just sold for $1.2 million and the original home sold for $798,000. So he then proceeds to say, funny how the house from Full House was made a city landmark, but the house from Family Matters got demolished and replaced by condos in Chicago, in northern Chicago, I believe. So at Black Hannibal wrote, I hope the ghost of Judy Winslow haunts the hell out of them. And then another Twitter user wrote, she should come downstairs every morning and knock over their juice during breakfast. That one actually took me out because poor Judy never came back downstairs. What? Well, Judy, I think, became a porn star. Like whatever her real name was, became a porn star. But she never came back downstairs. She went upstairs at the end of that one season and we never saw her again. But then the last comment was, so then somebody said, to make matters worse, as y'all can see the logo, they put the Family Matters logo on the building and it's more like a taunt than anything. Like, ha ha ha. It was just, I just can't believe it happened. And then somebody else wrote, this just pissed me off. They would never let this happen to the Full House. Y'all can let us have anything. Literally try to erase our history in every aspect, all the way down to an effing television show. It's so crazy. Because I definitely feel like it was a staple. You right, Auntie Mia. The fish with the bones is real fish. You absolutely right. But I just can't get with it. I was always afraid of swallowing the bone, so it ain't work for me. Meg says, poor Judy. Tanisha says, interesting. Y'all laughing at it. But yeah, the Family Matters house is no longer. We have to just keep it in our minds and keep the theme song. How did it go? Whatever happened to the doom, the doom, doom, the milkman, the paperboy, evening TV? I don't remember the whole song. It's been a long time. Dang, I don't think they got it on Hulu. So I got to figure that out. But let's go ahead and get ready to get into this spiel real quick. Tanisha says, yes, she did porn for a little bit. Kiana says, I'm not shocked that it's happening. Wasn't completely shocked, just a little disappointed. Rob says, well, the difference in that was the network bought the Full House home and Family Matters was a lease. I found that out when looking at landmarks to visit. Come on, you better do your research, Rob. LA Saint. And Drew says, yeah, take the sign down. The condos look nice. So the condo do look nice now. I can't front on that. It do. They look all right. Yeah, it look pretty good. I don't know about no $1.2 million good, but it look pretty good. It look pretty good. All right, y'all. So it is about that time. We're going to move things right along. It is time for the spill with London. And y'all, the inbox, I told y'all, well, I may not share it with y'all, but the inbox been piping. Like, I got a lot of stories, but I'm only going to give one because it's already 10:17 now as it is, y'all. Shout out to y'all who are watching and sticking with me. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to T-Riv. If y'all just not joining or haven't done so yet, share this stream out. Let your family and friends and fans know that you were tuned in for the season. You were tuned in to the premiere of season 2 of Live with London, and it's about to get super good. Cause I know the comments about to get lit. So let's go ahead and jump into Spill with London. I need to get some theme music for this portion of the show. So if you ever want to shoot me an email and spill some tea, share some tea, or get some advice, send me an email at spillwithlondon@gmail.com. I will keep you anonymous if you prefer to use anonymity, whatever. Make up a name if need be. I will, of course, will not read your actual email. That'd be just shady, and I'm not gonna do no research to figure out who you are, cause no, he ain't got time like that. But so let's get into it. So it says, y'all ready? Y'all got your cups? Cause we finna fill you up. Let me take me another sip. Y'all, I'm here. Who is this? It's such a good day. Okay, so let me get into it. So it says, hi London. First, shout out to this girl. First, so ready for you to return and happy you've decided to give. I'm gonna start over because I know how to read. Hi London. First, so ready for you to return and happy you've decided to go live later so that I can be home and settled and ready for the spill. Shout out to Nikki. Oh, sorry. My name is Nikki. I'm reading beforehand. Not like Onika, just Nicole. Okay. I'm 32 and I'm from Memphis. I've been running into a lot of Memphis people lately too, even on social media. But I've been living in Atlanta now for 6 years or so. I'm an executive assistant at a talent agency. Nikki, if you're watching, girl, I'm gonna be hitting you up on some other stuff. I need to get a talent agent. Anyways, executive assistant at a talent agency here, and I'm married to an amazing man. We've been married for almost 3 years now. Met him about a year or so into my relocation to Atlanta. I'm happy to share that I'm midway through my second trimester. Congratulations. So soon, but not soon enough, we'll have a little bundle of joy, and it'll be our first child. Oh, congratulations, Nikki, to you and your amazing husband of almost 3 years. That's what you said, right? Yeah, okay. Here's the problem. Ooh, y'all ready? Oh, y'all ready and watching. What up, Jeannie? Here's the problem. I recently found out that my sister-in-law, and she says my husband's brother's wife, has named her baby the name that I have been saying for years I would name my first baby. She just had a baby girl earlier. She just had the baby girl earlier this month, but she knew that was mine. She knew, in all caps, that was my name, and I feel so angry that I shared it with her last spring. Girl, that was on you. I didn't think she'd do something like this, but I guess that was before you even got pregnant. Oh, child, you shouldn't have did it. Something like this, and I know I don't own the rights to a name, and people can name their children whatever they like, but every time I think about it, I want to cry. Oh, Nikki, don't cry, girl. Don't cry. Dang, I need to stop ad-libbing because I'm forgetting where I was at. Keep having my own little comments. Y'all still with me and watching though? Where is it at? Oh, girl, I done lost my place. Oh, I didn't think she'd do something like this. And I know I don't own the rights to a name. Oh, okay, da-da-da-da, but everyone want to cry. Okay, I've been doing my best to remain calm about it, considering this is my first pregnancy. I'm very mindful of my stress. Girl, you wrote a lot. I'm gonna start like skimming and scanning this thing. But if I weren't pregnant, sis would have been dragged soon as she left the hospital. I haven't even spoken to her since I heard what she named my new niece. This is their third child, their first daughter. The name is unique and unisex, so it could be for a girl or a boy, which is why I said for our firstborn. So my question is, 1, do I cuss her out now or later? Do I cuss her out now or later after I deliver my baby? 2, do I still name my baby that name or should I craft a new one with my husband? Love you lots. # whoop that A. It's how I'm gonna put it because I can't say what she said. Otherwise, Facebook will not let my video post. So y'all, what y'all thinking? Shout out to Jeannie. What up, Jeannie girl? What up, Clarissa? Tanisha's all ears. Rob says that took me out. What up, Kiasha May? Rob says, that's why you say nothing, sis, in all caps. Yeah. Nikki, girl, Nicole, 32 from Memphis. I hope my feedback, viewers, chime in with y'all feedback too. Should she cuss her out now or wait till after the baby? And should she, I'll handle that first question. The second question is, do I still name my baby that name or should I craft a new one with my husband? Y'all chime in on where you like to chime in, but definitely chime in on whether or not she should name her baby the same name or craft a new one with the husband. Chime in. I'm going to get my opinion as y'all comments are coming in and I'll read through them. So, Nikki, girl, Nicole, 32, executive assistant at a talent agency, and I hope my answer does not affect me reaching out to you and you getting me in with one of your people, because I need an agent. I need to be represented, because right now I'm self-represented, girl. Okay, so nonetheless, should you cuss her out now or later? Where's the third option of don't cuss her out? Because it sounds like you might want to throw hands with her, and I would highly recommend that you just stay calm and cool. Let her have that one. Let her have it, because you should have known better. At 32, 31, 32, I'm not sure when you turned 30, but you said this past spring, you should have knew. If you feel like you have discovered a name that is so unique and it's even unisex and like you and your husband may have been trying to have kids, you should have, not even that y'all been trying to have kids, that y'all wanted kids, period. You should have known better than to share a name, because I fight. And it's like, so to prevent me from going to that length of things, I just won't share. I got I even got names for pets, y'all, and I don't even do pets. I ain't got nan bit of dog, and I got 3 different names for some dogs if I ever were to get them, right? And same thing with kids. If I was to ever have kids, I have some like just names to just roll off the tongue and like with high honors at graduation, summa cum laude, like and I'm not sharing them. And I noticed also, Nikki, that you didn't share what the name was either. And so I guess you don't want any of the viewers or myself to use that name, because you definitely didn't list what the name was. So in my opinion, definitely do not cuss her out. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. And I definitely, for myself, would not recommend you using the same name, because that would just be weird. It'd be weird, especially because they like back to back like that. The name can't be that nice. I mean, it can't be that amazing. Craft a new one. So let's jump into the comments. Let's start off. Tip Rib says, craft a new one. Absolutely. Ashley says, bye, Felicia, in all caps. She shouldn't have told her unborn baby name. That's all on her. She big mad. Email her a hug. I'm going to do that just for you, Ashley. I'm going to send a lot of emojis. Mary says, cuss her out now and later. Give your baby the same name. Ooh, we are petty, Megan. Giona says, cuss her out and find a better name. Stunt on her little daughter name. Rob says, nope, just throw shade when the child is older and say, yeah, your mom stole your name from me. I like that one. She says, new name. Don't cuss her out, but say something. Yeah, you should probably say something though, for real. But don't cuss her out. Don't let her take you there. Don't do what makes sense. Rob says, and I'll make that name my child's middle name, but different spelling. That's real. Find a new name, girl. Let it go, from Riz. Drew says, get a new name. Nikki, if you watching, you know what to do at this point. Same name, but spell it different, says Michelle. That's okay. Spell it uniquely. Michelle Young says, put my boy up. Yeah. Listen to Clarissa. Put me on, Nikki. Put me on. Khadijah says, that's why nobody knows the name until I give birth. Girl, make up a new name and keep it going. Derek says, don't go off. Listen, learn. Some things you can't share with everyone. Keep your intentions private. So real. Dang, I should. Ooh, I had a post about intentions I was going to share, but I'm going to share it next week. What up, Heather? I'll see you in the building, girl. Riz says that girl was petty as hell for that, though. Ashley says, I bet the name ain't even all that. Name your baby Ashley and keep it moving. Yeah, name it Ashley. In all caps. Will says, if it's terribly unique, it's probably not an appropriate name anyway. Big facts. That's real. So, Nikki, Nicole, you know what to do at this point. Definitely, from my lens and most of the viewers' lens, name your baby a different name. Say something. Maybe not necessarily cussing her out, but definitely still say something. All right, girl. I hope that helps. I hope you're watching. And again, I'm emailing you, girl, about, getting me in with some of your people at that talent agency. All right? Show them some of my videos. You gotta promote yourself. I'm just saying. That's what I'm here for. So we're gonna get ready to slide through the show. I'm gonna show y'all this video real quick. It reminded me so much of my sister and I that I just like, this is so funny and so cute. And I'm gonna have to play it on Live for London season premiere. Here we go. Demi and Dior.
Why did y'all throw all your toys out of the playpen behind it?
She had unique names too. Demi and Dior. Well, maybe not Dior ain't that unique, but Demi is. Oh, denim is cool too.
Why?
Like Tony Braxton kids.
Why? Did you?
Let's just say Dior is the
thug. Did you do it, Demi, or did Dior do it? Or Dior did it.
And Demi is a snitch. So let's just be clear. Demi is a snitch, and Dior is like, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't do it. And although they can't use their words, Demi like she might have some hands for Dior like she may have some hands for Demi later on, because he just straight out was like, Dior did it. And it reminded me of my sister because my sister, because I feel like when we were kids, I was the one who was more of a snitch and couldn't keep a secret. And now that we grown up, I feel like she the one who be snitching. And I'll be the one like tight-lipped. I ain't saying nothing. Like, what's up? But yeah, that was just a cute video real quick with some kids. Kiona says, cuss her A out. There's some of the names out there from Joan. And Ashley is a unisex name too. I agree with Rob. Meg says she should still get cussed out though. You ain't playing. Too cute. What up, Danae? I see you in the rooms and watching the show. Welcome to the season 2 premiere of Live with London. So I also saw this other video. I got a lot of kid videos on here tonight. But anyways, back to school season. I miss working with kids, I guess. I don't know. And so when you see something, but you just told yourself you wasn't going to act crazy no more. He was enjoying a little praise song, and he saw something that was like, like, stay calm. Nikki, this is you right here. Just stay calm. Let the name go, baby. Let it go. But it's almost like, to me, it's almost like, when, again, like, maybe you wait until finish things and you get something to eat. Somebody just took the last piece of chicken. Like, or you get that last piece of red velvet cake. I knew I didn't need to know it, but I really wanted it. That's what I was really into. But you be waiting and just, somebody got to it before you did. But then I also saw this post, and I think this is going to be another situation of a lot of comments. So here we go. I don't know if y'all seen this post, but I saw it, and I was like, oh, absolutely not, ladies. Like, don't do this. Michelle said you can't raise a man. But this gentleman, Randall Jordan, posted onto Facebook. Clearly it has 479 shares and 108 comments, but I'm sure it has more comments than that on other people's pages. He said to be the woman that'll help fill out job applications, the woman that'll help open up a bank account just to save and get him on his feet, the woman that'll tell him right from wrong, the woman that'll plan things to do just to keep him out the streets, the woman that'll help him go from nothing to something, the woman that'll motivate him and make sure his head is always on straight. Be the woman that's down through it all. So immediately when I saw this post the other day, I think it was on Sunday, good old Sunday, I said yes. Be the woman that he will leave once you've done all these things for him. Because let me tell you, I've seen it happen personally. Don't be this woman. Don't be no fool. Don't be no fool. I mean, yeah, ladies, don't do it. Don't do it, girl. It's a setup because he gonna leave you. The whole bank account, filling out job applications, like, don't do it. He gonna leave you. He gonna leave you for a white girl. That's what Kanye West said. Kanye West said it in Gold. Was it Gold Digger? I think it was Gold Digger. When he get on, he gonna leave you for a white girl. He was shuffling fries, and you done put him on, and now he got a nice job. We seen it in Two Can Play That Game with Wendy Raquel character. Y'all thought it was a joke. It's real out here in these streets. People ain't looking for help. Jumped into the comments real quick. Joan says basically be his mama. Right, absolutely. Ashley says, I know you lying. Heather says, nope. Clarissa, nope. Keona says, I ain't your mammy, bitch. Find a new woman. Ross says, and a woman that's going to keep being his do-girl instead of his wife/partner. Ashley says, hell to the no. Thank you. Leave your butt in a heartbeat. They really will. Rob says, IKYFL. Y'all figured it out. I know what it means, but I know you F lying. Okay. But yeah, y'all don't do it. It's a setup. Don't play yourself. Like, I know you want to help him out and seem like you so down and you a rider, you a DAB and this is that and the third. You will be setting yourself up for him to leave you. You will be playing yourself, but you're gonna be setting him up to leave you. Is how I would put it. And that's just that on that, right? That's just that on that. That's just facts is facts. What up, Adrian girl? Joan says, not even just leave you for a white girl. He gonna leave you for the girl he was trying to impress for real. Ooh. Ooh. Question? Did y'all? Woo! Joan, sis, girl. Woo! Woo! Y'all all need to be hearting right now what Joan Lyric Leslie just put down in the comments. I got to reread that one more time. One more again. Not even just leave you for a white girl. He gonna leave you for the girl he was trying to impress for real. Damn. Ooh. Now that's the whole word right there, Joan. And it's the truth. Big facts. Because I often say to people, like, you should, when you start doing stuff for people, you should be, and like want to be with them, or they seem like they really want to be with you, you should be asking, well, why do they really want to be with me? Or especially if you're at like different levels than them, and I'm gonna get to that later in a couple of other episodes, when I mean like different levels. But if I always ask yourself, if they were in your shoes and the one who's like maybe like adulting better, I'm gonna put it, would they want to be with you? Versus because you're doing better at adulting than them, now they want to be with you and because they want to learn from, or whatever the case is. I don't know. Always ask yourself that when you get in these situations and these partnerships and stuff. Yeah, Derek says hashtag this. Clarissa said D Joan. Rob says if you helping him set up a bank account, you better slide in your account too when it's time for deposits. Right? It shows I'm just the messenger. All right, so moving along. Speaking of men, so ladies, if you meet a man like Randall Jordan or any of his friends, this is what I suggest you do in the words of Keke Palmer.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
I gotta play that one more time.
I hate to say it.
If you used to know a man like this and you run into him again.
I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
If you've been out on a date 3, 4, 5 times with a man like this and you realize that he a man like this.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man. All right? Like, ignore him. Do not wash, rinse, repeat. Absolutely not. Don't even wash and rinse. Trash it. Put it in the garbage. That's where it belongs. Speaking of Keke Palmer, like, shout out to her for being on like GMA Day. Like, she really has elevated that show. Even though I like Michael Strahan and Sarah, but she just added a little what I needed. And shout out to her also being in Hustles with J-Lo. Let's look at J-Lo though. She was bodied in the movie, but baby, she pulled out the Versace dress for Fashion Week. And come on, body. Come on, 50-year-old Jennifer Lopez in living freaking color bad. Come on, J-Lo. Give us wings. Give us legs. Give us glow, J-Lo. Give it to us. J-Lo is so bad. Like, J-Lo for real. What you eat? No, tell me what you eat, because that list will probably be shorter than what you don't eat. Because you look good, girl. You look good, girl. You look good. Moving along, we're going to wrap this show up shortly.
Y'all are lit with these comments tonight. I said that after I took half level and finally catch out. She got picked up as a third host. Yes, she did. So speaking of, we can here wrap this up. Watch this video, and it's not for laughs. It's for like a message.
Go, Lexus. Come on. Oh! It's okay. It's okay. Go, Alexis. Go!
Go, Alexis. Go, Alexis. Come on, Alexis. Get it, girl. Y'all, did y'all see what just happened there? I'm gonna play that one more time.
Go,
Look at what just happened. This girl, she was in the lead. Not by much though. In the end, tripped, failed, tucked, rolled, all of that over that last hurdle. Well, girl actually ended up passing her. She got up. She got up and gave it her all still, y'all. She got up. We fall down, but we get up. And we win. She just won. Like, she won her competition or her match, whatever. I don't know track lingo like that, but what it's called? Her set? Something. Her race? Her trial? I don't know. But nonetheless, shout out to Alexis. Like, I think that could be a message for all of us to definitely, like, keep going, keep pushing. Even if we fall, even if we stumble, even if we tuck, roll, like, all of that kind of stuff. Just get back up and give it your all. Give it all you got. And so speaking of with that, you know, I always close out with a message. So it says here, you're not behind in life. And you're not behind in life because there's no timetable that we all must follow. Y'all, it's made up. There are 7 billion people in this on this planet who can't, and we can't do everything in the same order. This, you know, I probably should have just wrote this down. I feel like it's like just grammatically incorrect now that I'm reading it out loud. Anyway, y'all get the message. 7 billion people, we can't do everything in the same order. What's early, what's late compared to who? Don't beat yourself up for where you are. It's your schedule and everything is right on time. And y'all, this is just so real. Like, there is, in my opinion, there is no like comparison. Like, we got to stop comparing where we are in life and who we are in life. Y'all, one of my mantras at this point now is simply this right here. I am in this world, but I am not of this world. Period. Do you feel me? I am in this world, but I am not of this world. So all these things we got to box ourselves in 47 30. I'm not doing it because I'm a spirit and I can do what I want to do. Real quick, jumping into the comments. Ashley says that movie storyline was horrible. It was a true story too, Ashley Hustler. I had low expectations for it personally, but I went with my friends. It was a great time. They didn't have too great a time with my drink, but I actually came with my own drink before going to the theater. So I was good. Had my own bottle tucked aside. Matter of fact, I think this same denim jacket. Come on, dear. We fall down and still can win. Drew said that's dope. Her trial. Push through, Alexis. Send me that. I love that. Your time is the right time. This goes for my life. I definitely compare at times. I'm human and sometimes we have to face reality. Yeah, we definitely have all, I think, compared. But I think what's honestly helped me with that is simply you can't compete where you don't compare. And that's how I feel with other people. Like, not saying I'm not in competition with anybody. And that's what I almost feel like something like comparing is like almost just what Alexis was running against other people. And if Alexis would have been worried, here we go. If Alexis would have been worried about them other young ladies running alongside her, one had already done passed her, they were all coming up like a herd behind her. If she had even thought about them versus getting her butt up off that track, off that asphalt track, whatever, and just running to the finish line and jumping them last 2 or 3 hurdles, she wouldn't have won. And she ended up winning because she paid them no mind. Who was to her left, to her right, who was right behind her on her heels, she paid them no mind. So I just want to say that for all of us out there, be like Alexis. We're not going to be like the police officer in Orlando. But be like Alexis. Next time you're going through something, do your best to be like Alexis. Take your moment. If you fall and you got to roll to get yourself like what just happened, do that. But be like Alexis and get up each and every time and give it your all when you do. That's my thoughts, y'all. This has been the season premiere of season 2 of Live with London. We are back, and I am committing to 45 shows. So this is episode 1. We're going to go all the way to 245. So I got to think of some like cool titles for the shows for each week. But yeah, we're going to make things happen. So I will see you all next week. Same time, same channel. 9:45 p.m. Eastern for episode 202 of Live London. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Oh, and y'all did not. Nobody got the title and artist. So the song, for those who were still with me or weren't with me at the beginning, it was, see, the names have all changed since I've been around, but the game ain't the same since I left out. Ooh, you know we need you. Twice. Right here's where we need you. Twice. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and just play the song because it was Welcome Back by Maze, because I thought it was appropriate since I'm welcoming back. And it's so good to have y'all with me. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, chiming in, sharing out, commenting. All of y'all, an amazing rest of your weekend. I will be in Charlotte this weekend at the premiere, the 5th annual Premier Foundation Black Tie Gala and Awards. I probably messed that title up, but the Premier Foundation 5th annual celebration gala. Shout out to Dr. Martez Prince and his team. I will see you all this weekend. Other than that, y'all be great, be easy, and hug on your people. Live a little, love a lot, laugh hard, and don't stop. Get it, get it. Get it, get it. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Get it, get it. All right, I'll see y'all next week. Love y'all.